Well, hello. I'm back for a new what if. But it's going to be a lot more different, right? So, I honestly have been thinking about this for a while, and it's honestly made my head hurt. So, what if Deku has the powers from what if my what ifs that I have done? What if Deku was transported to another world? So, pretty sure you have seen what if Deku was transported to another world by me? So, you know how Deku, my leftover Deku was pretty much demon king, demon lord, blah blah blah, right? And now he can use dark magic, light magic, fire magic, lightning magic, right? So, what if I take those powers of that Deku in another world and take it into a new what if? If that makes any sense. So I'm basically taking the powers that one from one of my what ifs and combining it with the new what if. If that makes any type of sense. Okay, hold on, let me try explaining this again. Alrighty. So I'm basically taking Deku's powers from my what if Deku was transported to another world. I'm basically taking that Deku's powers and giving it to a new Deku that'll be starting the what if. That makes any type of sense. So I'm basically just taking powers from a what if that I have done and taking it to a new what if. Boy, I really suck at explaining this. Okay. Alright. So this what if Deku had magic, or also I'm not even sure, I don't need the title. Well, let's just get started. So we're gonna start off where Deku's getting born. Deku, well, you already know. Deku was born. He's gonna just be regular Deku. Right? And well, everything goes like canon. That's until we go into the court doctor. So, Angel comes in and tells Deku that it's time for the court. Oh my god. My words are twisted up. It's time to go to the court doctor. So Inko and Deku get ready. That's when they go to the court doctor. Deku has a quirk. That's what they tell Inko. They just don't know how to specify his quirk really. They don't know what he can do with his quirk. All they know that he can just surround himself in lightning or use fire. They think it's an elemental control quirk, so they just give it elemental control or weather control. One of those two. I'm not even gonna try naming. And that's what they give Deku as the quirk. I guess for specified reasons I need to give it a name. So they just call it elemental use quirk. Or elemental use. Or elemental. Oh, man, I really suck. Okay. So we're just gonna give it the name of elemental. So Deku can summon every elemental there is. Earth, fire, lightning, water, ice, everything. And some that is non-existent. So Deku can basically use some type of magic. So he is 4 at this time. No, wait, he is 3. Right? He can use any type of magic in Daddy's world. So Deku decides to use. No, I'm going off track here. Oh boy. Okay. So, Deku gets a quirk. He is happy. And they go back to their apartment. Inko has to go somewhere for a job while Izuku is just at home by himself. Right? Okay. So, Izuku is just sitting down on the couch watching TV about heroes. So that's when he hears a yelling outside of his apartment door. So Deku grabs the key, unlocks the door, steps out, looks outside the balcony. That's when he sees two people arguing over what looks to be a car crash. You know, I just thought of a word for now. I could do double to upload. I keep on saying it, but I never do it. I cannot live with it. Honestly. Maybe I'll edit this and start doing another upload. Okay. So, as Deku sees that the two people are arguing, Deku closes the door behind him, starts walking down to the people that are seem to be arguing. Now, Deku just says, "Excuse me." And that's when the two adults say, "What is it, kid?" Deku calmly says, "I think I could be able to fix this mess." That's when they say, "How?" If Deku simply just says, "If you would kindly step out of the way, I can show you." So, they just step out of the way. Deku puts both of his hands on each car. Now it's only two cars. So Deku puts one hand on the one car and another hand on another car. That's when he decides to use gravity magic to lift up every part of the car up in the sky. Right? So Deku just separates them away from each other. And that's when Deku just kind of puts them down on the floor. That's when Deku uses time magic to reverse time on the cars before the crash ever happened. So the cars are completely new again, or back where they were before the crash happened. So the two adults pay Deku $20 each. So Deku just racks up 40. As other people see this, they are just thinking it has a good quirk. And that could be a hero once. So as Deku just simply walks up back to his apartment, that's when one of his neighbors say if he can help fix their TV. Yeah. No, it's going to be old. No, hold on. Let me rethink this. Right, okay. So, as one of the neighbors say, "Excuse me, would you mind helping me with my dishwasher that seems to be broken?" Deku kindly accepts. That's when Deku goes into the guy's apartment, and that's when Deku sees the washing machine broken. As it seems to be leaking water. So Deku just puts his hand on it and reverses time with it. And Deku says that it's all fixed. And that's when Deku says to be more careful with it and to try watching out if there's any more leaks. So Deku goes back to his house again. So okay. So there's gonna be one thing that I'll be changing. Deku is gonna be able to use No, I'm not gonna say that. Deku will just be laying down on his door. Or not his I My brain's not working good. Okay, Deku is simply just laying down on his bed, as he is just tired by using his quirk too much, since he only just got it recognized or examined just today, if only 2 or 3 hours ago. That's when Deku hears a knock on his door. As Deku just sees what seems to be a girl that is around his age with a mom beside her, or what seems to be looking like her mom. As the little girl just says, here, Deku seems to grab onto what seems to be some type of food. As Deku simply just says thank you. As they leave off, Deku locks the door. And well, yeah, type of food that Deku got, I'm not even trying to mention it, honestly. You can just think of whatever type of food Deku got. Ready? Alright. So Deku simply just sleeps. Right? Deku eats whatever the food they gave him and sleeps. Alright. So what if Deku? Oh wait, I just said okay. Oh boy. No, I'm probably gonna do this really short. Okay, let's do a time skip. 10 years. Deku's now 13. Deku's simply walking around. Deku walks over to a store. That's when Deku hears a gunshot. Right? Deku simply goes over to where he heard the gunshot, what seems to be in the store that he's currently in. That's when the guy says, oh dear, okay, didn't mean to do that. That's when the guy says that no one's allowed to move unless the cops give his demand, which he's demanding for $10,000 in cash and a getaway car that doesn't have no tractor on it. Oh, good. Okay, I just spaced out for a minute. Okay. So, Deku's just walking around. Deku simply can control where his fire aims. Deku can summon fire on top of a shelf, or cone fire a certain part of someone's body. For example, if Deku wanted it, he can summon a fire on top of someone's finger, or in someone's finger, or outside of their skin. Or Deku can simply just let him fire their whole body from the inside or the outside. Yeah, Deku simply solves that by burning the man's hand. That's when Deku uses gravity magic to simply just have the man's body be 10 times heavier, as the man just completely falls on the ground, getting collapsed. So yeah, we're going to deal with a whole time skip. About maybe 10 months. Let's do about 2 years. Deku is signing up for the UA exam. Entrance exam. So, entrance exam pretty much goes like usual, except Deku destroys about 50 robots. And that's when the giant one comes out. The 0 point. Deku hears a cry for help. Deku teleports by using teleport magic. He has every type of existing magic and not knowing. And that's when he saves Uraraka. That's when he teleports him and Uraraka on top of the building. And that's when he creates some type of big lightning spear that's on top of the 0 pointer. Deku snaps his hands, or snaps his fingers, and the lightning ball, or the lightning spear, increases its size. That's when it goes down to the 0 pointer. It swallows up the 0 pointer, and it creates an explosion. Right? Honestly, I really don't feel the best right now. My head's all over the place. So I think I'll just be ending. Yeah, I'll just end this right off. I'm sorry that this has to be really short. I can't, my head just hurts, honestly. Right now, I'm not thinking the best. My words are all over the place. I'm really sorry that I had to end this so quickly. But I will post later today. I promise. I actually will post. Anyways, I'll see you later in the next whatever I'll be posting today. Bye bye.